So hey there guys, I've just watched episode 8 of Steins Gate. Yep, that was a very interesting episode. Again, the reaction is in the description, links are there, go watch it and go back here if you want to listen to the discussion. And the discussion starts right now. And I mean, in the comments, at least I saw like few people. I mean, there's like few people in the comments right now, like very few people watching this anime, but still, there are still humans are there, some of you, and thank you for leaving comments and stuff. But some people said like this is like a slow episode, slow starting, and yada yada. But man, these episodes are fast. You blink once and it ends. They're like going super fast and a lot happening there. Like every single episode, something interesting happens. Like we have a lot of communication between the guys, like chemistry everywhere. That's great. I enjoy it, especially like I really like Daro lately, and Kurisu and Daro. This like dynamic of theirs, hentai gentleman something. Um, but the plot is also moving, and lately it moves like crazy. I mean, we lost Moeka partly. I wonder what's with that, because we have like I wanted to like go through like what could have changed and why, because I remember the moment they were like Dara first time seeing her, and he doesn't know her, so they haven't even seen each other this moment. So yeah, let's go through the episode again. So we start with Ocarine after he received the message from excuse me from Joan Titer, and he laughs about the proposal of Titer like to be the Messiah. But even though he laughs, he like we're gonna continue experimenting. So like yeah, the reaction was something in the middle, but he's still thinking about what he's doing, but still keeps doing it. And then we switch to poor Luca with a lottery ticket that was almost the one. And he spent, by the way, he spent 200 yen on that. Uh, so yeah, not much. So they tried to change the past again. Not the past. They tried to change the world line again. Daro sent a message with like some information about how to win the cup or Fairy's Cup. Though he lost, so I mean, I suppose this is like a strategy game, and even if you know where the figures are, you still have to win. Like they're moving, and you have like strategy during the game as well. It's not like uh, you can do nothing if you know where they are. I know, but it didn't work. So even though he sent himself a coordinates of the figures, he lost, and nothing changed. It didn't change the world line even the slightest. Though, in my opinion, I believe that lines should be changing, but they're like changing. Like we have like this number, like 0.456667, and they're like even more and more and more of those digits, and some were like changing one of them. So it's like this tiny change should happen, because like even the slightest change kind of changes the word line. It just doesn't change overall direction of the line. At least that's how I see word lines. I saw them even before this anime, though I saw them a bit differently. But yeah. So yeah, after that we see Koriso and Rintaro at the playground during the night. The kids are burning the fireworks. Suzuha should see that. And yeah, he proposes his superpower in Steiner, of the power of the magic eye. You should tell that to Ferris, man. She's gonna be like, "Whoa, really? Nya, now that's awesome." And he says like, "Let you send the message." And I respect her. Like, I don't want to change the past. I don't think it's a wise idea. And like, I lived 18 years. 18 years. Time goes by very fast, people. Time goes by very fast. So she doesn't want to change it. But we have a girl who wanna change it. And she sends messages about that. And she appears standing there, Moeka. And they like, okay. She's like, ma'am, you can send it. Then we see little Mr. Brown, I wanted to say. Mr. Brown with his little girl. Those crepes were good. What's crepes? I don't know. So they were like eating somewhere. The man is so huge. I wonder where's your wife? Because we see the girl, but we never saw a wife. Don't scare Naya. Yeah, he didn't scare Naya. And Mayushi appears as like Tuturu in the stereo, and Mayushi gives the candy, and Suzuha arrives. It's the part-timer girl, huh? Oh, that's loud. And she asks about how the talk with Titer end up, and he's like, nothing too interesting. And her reaction, man. Did you ask John Titer? Yeah, but I don't know if what he says is accurate. And she's like, this, are you serious? I just like, it is like 100%. He's like shocked, like, hear the man. Which part? Like, why you're so interested? Because she's with this whole thing situation. He definitely knows what's up. You're a Titer fanatic? Probably yes. That's not it. She has to live somewhere, right? She's not like always here. Probably she meets with him during the evening, and they like. She knows what was the messages and all that. I don't know, but she definitely knows. She definitely connected to that. And Carice arrives, and again the staring. And I already forgot, by the way, that first of all, she Suzuha says that Coriso will do something bad in the future. And the second, we have the kind of two other forgotten plot points that Kuriso lost her father either 6 or 7 years ago. 7, if I'm not mistaken. And Mayushi also was near the grave, standing like sadly with her hand towards the sky. So I don't know what's up with that, but I remember that. I remember that as well. And and Kuriso's father probably connected to time machine stuff as well, because she's like, I'm not gonna. Maybe he is John. Maybe he is John Titer, and he like went away from her. Like as example, they were leaving, but then again, if it's a mistake, they were leaving, and he like, okay, I'm gonna try my time machine, and disappears. Like Warline changes and disappears. But Kurisu should not remember about him. I don't know. So yeah, the awkward scene of people standing around, and they give they give Moeka an ability to send the message to tell her to either buy a phone or not buy a phone. What she said, to not buy. She bought a phone and she's like, I don't wanna. She has like this purple phone. I changed my cell phone 4 days ago. hmm And I want to tell myself not to do it. 4 days. What's the day today? It's like 5th or 6th or 5th. I already forgot. And stuff happened, like the whole Nakabachi conference should have happened like a week ago or something, like in the end of the previous month. He met her. He met her either the same day when Nakabachi conference happened, either the next day or something. I don't exactly remember. And after that, they met her when they were experimenting on the 3rd of August. I'm just trying to understand why she disappeared. So she asked, she wrote the message not to buy a phone. Just imagine yourself, from what phone? She sent it from her own phone to her own phone. The fuck? You're gonna see like, oh, I have a message from myself. Don't buy a new phone, knowing that you're gonna buy a new phone. I'd be like scared. Like, who's watching me now? Or am I dreaming or something? This is like actually like crazy stuff. It's not like she knew about Time Machine before that. So she writes the message. Oh, and Luca brings the watermelon, the roundest watermelon ever, the biggest, the big as well. This is my apology. Yeah. Goodbye, man. Mayushi's face. And Mayaka sends the message 85 minutes ago. 84, 83. I don't know if they're setting if they're setting a timer like 120 minutes, right? And it goes lower. Uh, and does it mean when you send a message? Like if it's like on 100 minutes, you send a message, it goes back like 100 hours, or it always goes back as much as you set up like initially, 120. I don't know, but at this time they sent 83 hours ago. What's 83 hours? No, it's not 4 days. It's 3.5 days. So probably no, probably they said something like near, closer to 100. And she's shocked, like, whoa, it's working. And it changed, and she disappeared, and everyone forgot about the woman. And Lukaku heard that. Lukaku was right there behind the door, wanted to get the watermelon, but he overheard of them speaking about the time travel. Either this time it was this time. Who was Mayaka? So no one knows who's Mayaka. Even Daru didn't know who's Mayaka because Daru is the one who saw her the first time after Karin initially saw her. After they went from the shop, it was already after they got the information about or not. Man, um, why? She got the message, didn't buy a new phone. She was writing him like crazy, and like after the 31st, he said there was no messages of her. She like bought a bad phone. Oh no, she didn't change the phone. Maybe, fuck, why? But anyways, I don't know. Maybe it's gonna be explained. It's just too hard to understand. He sends a message, and she's alive, thankfully. She's just like other people don't know her, but he knows her, so they met. And yeah, and then we see Luca. Man, that scene, by the way, like, whoa, Mayushi forcefully taking off his clothes and like And he's like in the new cosplay costume. I don't know what's the character, because cosplay you have to play some character, right? It's like that's how it works. I don't know. Man, Maishi, he's a man, not a girl. He doesn't feel like comfortable in his body, and you're like making him suffer even more with this like pink dress. Mayushi's evil. But then again, he looks amazing. Like, look, I'm just looking at the pictures. It's like he looks like a small girl. Like, I mean, very very young girl, young age, like kind of like Naya type of a girl. So it's like not. I mean, it's there is some sexy parts, like when you're looking like, but it's more like childish cute than like feminine crazy, crazy sexy. But then again, man, people are going crazy about him. And Kurisu enters, by the way, and she's like, haha, he's a girl. And they're like, no, he's a guy. So he overheard and he wanted to change his gender by asking his mother to eat more veggies. I mean, they found a way to send the message like 16 years in the past to the freaking pager. And his mother actually believed it or what? I mean, they wrote like for healthy child, eat vegetables. So this is, but he really wants that. He really wants that, and I kind of glad they uh, let him do that, because it's somewhat a relief, even if it didn't work. And then, but something changed. Something changed. And the funny scene when Kurisu touched him, he's so slender. He's like shocked, poor girl. Then they study what's a pager, though Ocarina knows it. Is good. And I remember pagers, man. This is like a really, really awesome thing that was back then. It was like something cosmic technology. But it was stupid. You just look, oh, some numbers there. Most of the time, at least here, there was just a number that you have to call to speak with someone. But some people used it to send, like, you can write lol there, but it was just not used that much at that time because people were like normal people, not like our world with lols and ruffles and like XDD and stuff. So, anyways, oh, what's it? Oh, they're showing in old photos of pagers. Man, that's the thing. I think I'm gonna buy. I like retro stuff. I should buy a pager at least just for fun, cause to have one at least, cause it's cool, right? I have an old phone. Quite a few of old phones, just mine phones. So, anyways, they found a way. He found the number. They like write the message with the symbols with the numbers, so you like have to decipher it or something. And yet they send the message. They send the message. Stuff changes to 4 something 450456903. The divergence changes. As I've said, even further from the 1% that Taito really wants. And something happens. But again, we're seeing Luca just the way he's always is. Like, yeah, he's a girl, but it's just visual presentation. But Ocarine says that he's probably. Oh, Oh, what am I seeing now? Let me. I mean, I'm gonna show you the full screen. Look at this part. You see this comic book? There's some girl with pink hair that looks just like the one from the ending. I watched the ending in the previous episode. There was a girl that looked kind of like Kurisu, but with the purple hair. Oh, that's something interesting. Uh huh. What's with that? Uh huh. Uh huh. How is it maybe connected? It's like maybe it's like a hidden detail just for the chosen ones to know about. And we're the chosen ones. But anyways, so Ocarin doesn't. He's not sure if it worked, and he believes it didn't work. But I believe it worked because the way he reacted, Luca, I mean, like covered himself, and Kuriso. I don't know if Kuriso asked him or her. I don't know. Like he's him still officially. If Kuriso asked him about like, are you a girl or a boy yet or not in this word line, but Kuriso acted like, what? Why you're looking at the poor girl, kind of like. So I don't know. If I would bet, I'd bet on Luca being a girl now. I don't know how the hell this worked, but as I've said, like even a slight change may like change everything. And this is basically the end of the episode. So again, they changed something. Something happened, says okay. Yeah, this is important. So we know that a line is changing. And if even if we don't see the immediate like outcome of it, like no one disappeared, nothing like exploded, right? It doesn't mean anything, nothing has changed. Something definitely changed. We just don't know where and how. Maybe you like open up the window and there's like, I don't know, like invasion of some country, or I don't know, something bad or something good, like Upas running around and Mayushi is president. So something happened. This is dangerous because they're changing a small thing that can change a whole world. Man. And that was the episode, and this discussion is probably just as quickly passed as the episode itself. But it was super interesting. The episode was super interesting. You just wonder what's gonna be next. What are they changing? Oh, Marcus is there again. What's gonna be changed? And what's up with Luca? Is she really a girl now? Because this is justice, people. This is what I call justice. But anyways, thank you for watching. Sorry for a short discussion, but there's not much to speak about. And yeah, see you in the next episode. Have a good day. Bye bye.